court for us because he's absolutely allowed to be there. Our reporter Linda Mnisi has been monitoring the trial. Linda, good afternoon to you. We all saw the developments around Magdalene Mnisi, the attorney for Kelly Khumalo. Then we went to the witness testimony. What stood out for you today so far?
Quite an interesting day here, Stephen, given the testimony as well as that letter that we saw from Magdalene Mnisi earlier today. I think one of the things that stands out is indeed that letter that came, just as we kickstart and resume the trial. You'll remember also in April that the order was handed out or was given out for her to stay out of the court, given the fact that there were concerns raised, one being that there will be witnesses that will come to this court and testify, and doing that in the presence of one of the parties or one of the potential witnesses was one of the big concerns for the legal representatives, the defense attorneys in this case. She comes back today and says she'd like to be readmitted in court, but not only that, gain access to the two dockets, that being docket 636, which is currently before this court, as well as docket 375, which has a completely different theory. But we saw the judge upholding his initial ruling, saying that he will stay out, she will stay out, in fact, and will not be granted permission to enter this court. But Tumelo Madlala's testimony really centered around, the identity kit and the statements that he deposed. He confirming that indeed, because there is a signature contained or attached to those statements, he did indeed, was happy with what was written there, but of course not categorically saying that he did not say some of the things that came out. I mean, if you remember the issue around the identity kit and the identification of one of the suspects, saying that, at some point he did not point out any of the suspect. So he was asked today about, the mapping out of the second accused and how that resulted in the doc identification which took place in this court. And he definitely said that, he remembers the accused number 2, that is Bongani Ntanzi, and that, although he does not remember the color of the hoodie he was wearing on the day, but he definitely remembers that he was wearing a jacket, Stephen.
Linda Mnisi, thank you very much indeed for that update. Live, of course, from the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. More coverage for you, more live coverage when the court case resumes tomorrow. More, of course, developments and more reporting through the evening with Linda Mnisi and the team as well.